Lord of the Rings is rated PG-13, which means it's allowed one F-bomb. Where do you put it? After Pippin knocks the skeleton/bucket down in Moria, he sighs "fpeep" beneath his breath before the drums start beating. Fool of a fpeeping took. One does not simply fpeeping walk into Mordor. I don't think he knows about second fpeeping lunch undefined. And my fpeepin axe. Fly. You fpeeping fools. Fly. You fpeeps. Fpeep. You fools. Now it's a very different kind of epic tale. Whores of the Rings. We had nothing but maggoty bread for 3 fpeeping days. Everyone else is making joke comments. But I agree most with this. If it was actually going to be said and feel natural in the movie, it'd be from an orc. Shalob's killed another, has she? Oh no. This fpeeper ain't dead. Yeah, when I wrote it down I thought that stinking really seems like a substitute for fpeeping here. I prefer maggoty fpeeping break for 3 stinking days personally. Same. There are a few legendary F-bomb scenes like with Wolverine. But I like the fact that the movies are family friendly for the most part. Also, Tolkien would have been appalled if they used foul language. He unquestionably would have been appalled. But if anyone was going to use language like DB orcs, without a doubt, the language is that of Mordor, which I will not utter here. Gandalf avoiding dropping F-bombs in front of Frodo. When Isildur takes the ring out of the mountain, Elrond's face already says "fpeep." Why not let him say it for real? Cast it into the fire. Fpeep it? I was thinking more like cast it into the fire. No. Walks away dramatically. Well, fpeep. Fpeeping Isildur. After Gimli shatters his axe trying to destroy the ring, him just saying "fpeep" looking up after being blasted back. Well. What the fpeep are we waiting for? Or in Helm's Deep. I can't see a fpeeping thing. I cannot jump the distance, you'll have to fpeeping toss me. Underscore they have a fpeeping cave troll underscore. This. Give it to Sean Bean. The man could deliver it. This man embodies all the subtle northern anger. He could master the F-bomb. Which is ironic, considering he's a captain of Gondor, a southern kingdom. Yeah. But they're in New Zealand, so south is actually north. Does that mean north is actually downhill from here? No. It just always feels like it. Gandalf smacks his head on the entrance of Bilbo's home and walks in. They exchange greetings and Bilbo offers him a drink. Gandalf wanders around and smacks his head again on the roof. Fpeep. If Ian McKellen wasn't so good at keeping character on set, we may have gotten that fpeep when he hit his head on the door frame. Here is how he does it. This video contains content from BBC Studios. Who has blocked it in your country on copyright grounds? And I'm in the UK and pay for this stuff. I don't know. When Aragorn kicks the helmet. And Viggo Mortensen broke his toe. But still managed to work his agony into the scene. Anyway. He was also the one that the stunt folks were afraid to fight because he got so into his character. He was such a legend filming that series. I am so glad they ended up choosing him instead. That was Gimli. The other actors were trying not to hit the stuntmen, and then you have Gimli, who was just whacking away with his axe and he would hit every single one. He wasn't counting orc kills. He was counting stuntman hits and they just left it in. Stuntman kills. To be entirely correct. Turns out that one with the axe in his nervous system wasn't actually acting. They stole it from us. Stupid peeping hobbit says. Nasty peeping elves twisted it. The moment Frodo puts on the ring in Mount Doom and Sauron realizes what's going on. It's subtle. But if you adjust the bass just right you can hear the Dark Lord say "Oaf-peep." The eye certainly dilated in fear. If you look closely, you can see it squeeze out one brick. Treebeard. There is no curse in Elvish, Entish, or the tongues of men for this treachery. Pippin. Peep. Treebeard was still right. Fungdark. Nope. Doesn't work. Perkle. It comes in peeping pints. It does what in pints? Dirty peeping hobbitses. Now, listen carefully. Lord Denethor is Boromir's father. To give him news of his beloved son's death would be most unwise. And do not mention Frodo. Or the ring. And say nothing of Aragorn either. In fact, it's better if you don't peeping speak at all. Peregrine Took. The peep in that sentence is so masterfully implied it would slot in there seamlessly. All right then. Keep your peeping secrets. Frodo. But make him spicy. I find sassy Galadriel even funnier. Much that once was is lost. For none now live who peeping remember it. Turns the line from they're all dead to they've got memories like a steel sieve. The dementia-riddled idiots. Gimli. It's true you don't see many dwarf women. And in fact, they are so alike in voice and appearance, that they are often mistaken for dwarf men. Aragorn. It's the beards. Gimli. And this in turn has given rise to the belief that there are no dwarf women. And that dwarves just spring out of peeping holes in the ground. Which is, of course, ridiculous. This makes him sound basically a dwarf from the Witcher books. I like it. Zoltan is just Gimli with a mohawk lol. The ring. When hot. Reads peep and only peep. It's some kind of Elvish. Speak peep and enter. Certainty of death. Small chance of success. The peep are we waiting for? You'll have to peeping toss me. Or. Don't peeping tell the elf. Or don't tell the peeping elf. Bilbo. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like. And I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. Hobbit in crowd. Peep did he just say? Peeping potato. When Saruman sees the Ents destroying Isengard. Fuoak. Christopher Lee definitely deserves the peep. Grima Wormtongue. His staff. I told you to take the peeping wizard's staff. Wizard's peeping staff. I think hits it better. It's the power of the item. Not him. That he's afraid of. Giving a good one-line note to how powerful a staff is to a wizard. It would greatly help imbue its strength in the audience's mind. As Gandalf is falling from the bridge after facing the Balrog. One long. Loud. Gondor. Where the peep was Gondor when Westfold fell? My peeping precious. They're taking the peepers to Isengard. Gimli. That still only counts as one. Legolas. Peep off. I vote that Legolas is the correct choice here. Merry. I don't think he knows about second breakfast. Pip. Pippin. Fpeep. I can't read it. It's some sort of peeping elvish. Removes helmet. I am no man. Mother peeper. Samantha L. Jackson as EON? Enough is enough. I have had it with these mother peeping orcs on this mother peeping plane. Elvish. Moth Do you speak it? Say potatoes again. A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he peeping means to. I have no peeping memory of this place. I'm not trying to rob you. I'm trying to peep you. Do not tempt me, Frodo. They were. All of them. Deceived. For another peeping ring was made. They were. All of them. Peeped. For another ring was made. Into it he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to peep all life. In the title. Lord of the Peeping Rings. Peeping Lord of the Rings. Lord Peeping of the Rings is here. Well, I just got my next villain for my D&D campaign. I'd set the tone right at the beginning. But they were. All of them. Peeped. For another ring was made. Fly, you peeping fools. Fellowship. There won't be a peeping Shire Pip. Two towers. Hold your ground. Sons of Gondor. Of Rohan. My brothers. I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. A day may come when the courage of men fails. When we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship, but it is not this day. An hour of woes and shattered shields. When the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day. This day we fight. By all that you hold dear on this good earth. I bid you stand. Men of the Peep ing West. Return of the King. I can't even read Aragorn's speech without getting shivers. Bilbo says it after Gandalf tells him to leave the ring. Take the ring. Leave the cannoli. Frodo is about to throw the ring into Mount Doom. He stops. Frodo. It's mine. Sam. Peep. Gimli. What's happening out there? Legolas. Shall I describe it to you? Or would you like me to find you a peeping box? Instead of a dark lord, you would have a peeping queen. Not dark but beautiful and terrible as the dawn. Tempestuous as the sea. And stronger than the foundations of the earth. All shall love me and despair. What about breakfast? You've already peeping had it? No peeping admittance except party business. You shall not peep ing pass. Fly. You peep ing fools. Boil M. Mash M. Stick M in a peeping stew. Peep them. Mash them. Stick M in a stew. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I've peep taters.